Hi, Mido.
I look like I just woke up.
Did you?
You just woke up, didn't you?
Yourself.
That's because you just woke up.
Okay.
All right.
How are you guys? Are you ready? Those with the topics? Milana, Panache, Avni. Anas, are you ready with your topic?
He's like, I'm in the beach. What are you talking about? I'm having fun. Stop asking me.
Yeah, Anas.
Yeah. Which topic?
Are you? I texted you yesterday. I told you, are you ready to join this Sunday? And then you said yes, I'm joining this Sunday.
I'm joining as in just joining. I didn't know what that I have to do with the topip. Yeah.
It's okay. It's
How
okay. You
come
can
you
talk
didn't
about
know?
your beach.
Yeah, you can talk about the beach behind you.
No. I'll try.
No, you skipped this time. That's okay. You can join next time. Oh. Okay.
Mido, did you just realize? About time you realized it.
Okay. All right. So good evening, Sagians. Welcome to our second live stream. It's the second week. The second week we're having a live stream, chit chat with SRC. I know it's the time of assignments, submissions. We're almost there for exams. I think like 16 days or 15 days left for the finals. So we wish you all the best. And this chit chat is mainly for you guys to release your stress and to know the SRCs and also to have some fun with us. Keep the studies aside for 1 hour or 45 minutes and enjoy the topics of today. So I'll start by introducing ourselves. I'll start by me. My name is Muhammad Abdullah and I'm the Vice President 1 of the SRC. Let's go to next, who's beside me on the screen. I'll go to Avni.
It's so fast. My name is Priyarashni Balakumar. You guys can call me Avni. So yeah, it's all.
Thank you, Avni. Next, Hash.
Hey everyone, my name is Hash. I'm the Secretary for Student Representative Council. Nice to meet you guys.
Thank you, Ash. Mina.
With me. Hi guys, my name is Mina Khanum. You can call me Mina, and I'm the Director of Academic Affairs of SRC Uni 2020-2021. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you. Can we call you Khanum? No?
Mina would do.
No, sorry.
Mina Khanum. Okay, thank you, Mina. Next, we go to Jane.
Hey everyone, I'm Jane and I'm the Vice President 2 of SRC Uni. Nice to meet you guys. Back to you.
Hi Jane.
Bye.
Thank you, Jane. Okay, Anas.
Hi guys, my name is Anas and I'm Director of Sports and Recreation.
Anas on the beach. So which beach is that, Anas? Is it Perhentian or?
I don't think so. It's from Malaysia actually. I just downloaded this picture from Google.
Nice. Okay, thank you, Anas. Milana.
Hello guys, my name is Milana and I am the Treasurer of SRC.
Unmuted yourself this
What's so funny about being the treasurer of the SRCs?
She was remembering last week where she forgot to.
Oh, I remember.
No,
yeah, I remember last week. So I was like, can you hear me?
Oh, okay.
I thought she's gonna say, hi everyone, I'm Milana and I'm from Russia, you know, like.
Okay, next week I will introduce myself like that.
In Russia, they call me Milana, but here it's different.
Okay, thank you, Milana. Next, Jeremiah.
Hi guys, my name is Jeremiah. You guys can call me Jerry, and I'm the Director of Publicity and PR.
Hi Jerry. I heard your new movie's releasing soon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I heard that too.
I can't wait.
Okay, Panache.
Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Panache Farai Moyo. I am the Director of International Affairs for Student Representative Council. You can call me Pana or Pancake.
Thank you, Pancakes. Okay, Fatima.
Hello, guys. My name is Fatma, and I'm the Director of External Affairs.
Thank you, Fatma.
Hi, Fatma.
All right, and the best for the last.
I'm so happy
You
when
said
I
best.
that. Hey, okay. Hi, guys. Hi, everyone. I'm Noor, and I'm the current president of SRC. We will
Yes.
be giving you more topics to discuss about this week, and enjoy.
Thank you so much, Noor. Okay, we're missing some of the SRCs. We're missing Suhail, Brandon. That's it. Suhail and Brandon, right?
Two more.
Two more. Suhail and Brandon,
One
and
more.
one more. And Jelly.
One more.
Jelly. Suhail, Brandon, and Jelly. That's correct. Thank you, Pancake. All right, so we're missing Suhail and Brandon and Jelly. Unfortunately, they couldn't be with us today, but definitely they will be with us in the next live sessions we have. So today's topic, we have some really interesting topics. Let's start by who? Who would you like to start? Okay, we can start by Panache with his interesting topic about everything in life happens for a reason. So what do you think, guys? Does everything really happens for a reason? The mic is with you, Panache Farai Moyo. Go ahead and tell us more about how does everything happens for a reason.
All right,
Your
guys.
existence here is definitely for a reason also.
Yeah, I believe that everything happens for a reason, and I believe that whoever is watching this on the Instagram, uh, obviously you're watching it for a reason, So yeah, when I thought about this topic, like everything in life happens for a reason, I don't know about like others. Well, when the year started, I set out goals. We all set out goals like, okay, I want to achieve this, I want to do this, I want to do that, and 2020 just happened, just went boom, and all of the stuff that I planned, like maybe like 70% or three-quarters of that was like just destroyed by that, and I believe that it happened for a reason, like maybe you're not ready for you were meant to learn something from this period, like I believe like what's happening in this time, no matter maybe how bad it is, it's happening for a reason, like I believe like this quarantine or this lockdown or anything that whatever we've been having, for me, it's actually brought me closer to my parents, even though I'm away from home. We talk more frequently, and it has helped me to like learn more about myself, like I call it like reinventing myself. I've learned more of myself, started reading more, like just discovering stuff that I could do, and learning more new stuff. So when I say like everything happens for a reason, everything in life happens for a reason. I mean, your existence, as Muhammad Abdullah said, it's for a reason, it's SEGi for a reason, and I believe that yeah, everything happens for a reason, and you just have to learn through it. No matter, don't take it like it's a bad thing, like whatever's happening is a bad thing. There's always like a positive side or a good thing at the end of it. Like you get to learn something out of it. So yeah, what do others think? What do the others think? Like, yeah, I'll start with maybe Mina.
Thank you, Pana. Actually, I agree with what Pana said. Everything happens for a reason. For example, if you take failure, sometimes maybe you fail in exam or fail in sometimes in decisions you make in life. But without failing, you would not learn. So you actually know that it happens for a reason, so that you will eventually learn. You know the knowledge, you know how to overcome it. So I think it actually happened for a reason, so that we can learn, we can improve, we can enhance our capacity. So I think it's true, actually everything happens for a reason. So yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Yes, well said by Amina. I believe like exactly like everything happens for a reason. You learn something good from it, or whether it's something bad. and yeah, you get to learn something. That's the best thing. Let's hear from Jane.
Awesome. Thanks, Pana. I too agree with Pana and Mina that everything happens for a reason. Because besides my religion, I also believe in the 12 universal laws, especially the law of attraction. So I feel that anything that happens will, eventually come back. So every single thing that happens along the journey it happens for a reason because we want it to happen. It's kind of like the saying that goes, what you think, what you visualize, and what you write down, it will happen. It's kind of like that. So of course, as in life, there's always a lot of things, like hardships or failures, like Mina said. But as long as we can take that into to better ourselves as a challenge to ourselves, we can be better. Because without failures, there won't be any success. Like Thomas Edison and his light bulb experiment for like 99 times. So for someone to can fail 99 times and succeed, this is revolutionary. Yeah. So like in conclusion, like Pana and Mina, I too think that everything happens for a reason, and it's what's important is how we overcome that. Hey, thanks.
Oh, wonderful. Yes, yes. I just remembered one quote that I always love. I've forgotten who quoted it. It says, hard times never last, but hard people do last. I just thought about that when Jane was speaking. Whatever you're going through is for a reason. It's to just make you stronger, no matter how bad it is. It just to bring you out stronger, whatever situation. Let's hear from Anas.
Anas Malik. I guess the sound of the waves in the background, he cannot hear us, maybe.
Yeah, he's in that resort.
He can't unmute himself.
Yeah.
Nas,
Nas, are you okay?
Hello.
While we're waiting for Anas, we actually have someone in the comments. Her name is Jenny. She says that she fails every time. So maybe we can try to, what I want to respond to that is, even if you feel like you never really fail in life, you never really do that, whatever happens, if you think that it is called failure, it's actually that you're just having an obstacle in front of you where you have to try and get over that. You have to try and jump over it. Jump as high as you can, as best as you can, because in the end, it's your effort that actually helps you out with whatever you want to do in your life. So try that and try to have high hopes and, a positive mindset, because self-motivation is the best thing that you can do. If you self-motivate yourself, for sure, everything will open up its ways in front of you and you'll be able to succeed in whatever you want to do in life. Okay?
I couldn't have said it better. When our president was speaking there, I thought of another quote as well, which says, if you fall down 7 times, get up 8 times. Just keep on getting up. No matter what life throws at you, just keep on going. You just break it at the end of the time. Okay. All right. So Anas is still having problems with his mic at his fancy resort. So I'll ask maybe our secretary,
Yeah.
Mr. Hash.
What was the question again?
Everything in life happens for a reason.
Oh, okay. So I really like this quote. I mentioned this earlier as well a few times. If you haven't already seen it, I've mentioned it in my podcast, my first episode. I said about this quote, and I feel like there's a part to this quote that people have not put out there, right? And I feel like it really needs to be added. This part, it says that everything in life happens for a reason, right? But the next part of that is, and that reason is always a good reason, right? You may not realize it now, you may not see it now, but eventually whatever happening to you now, it's leading you towards something better. It's something better is waiting for you in the future. And I feel like that should be the complete saying. Everything in life happens for a reason, and that reason is always a good reason. And to that person who was talking about failing many times, I think you can take example from Thomas Edison, right? It's a very famous story. I think you all would know it by now. And one of his quotes was also, many of life's failures are like come from people who did not realize how close to success they were, right? People come really close to success and they do not realize it themselves, that they just back off. But if they could actually see how close they were, they wouldn't have like they would have kept going. So my advice to you is keep going, and all that failure is happening for a reason. It's a test to you right now. So something good is waiting for you. So believe in yourself.
Oh, yep, exactly, exactly. So powerful, so powerful. Really, really wise words from Hash. Yeah. Let's go with Avni.
Hello. So, as Mana said, everything happens for a reason. I truly believe that, butterfly effect, every single small thing has a big impact in the later part. So I believe in butterfly effect. So yeah.
Okay. Wow. Really, really short and sweet. And when Avni was talking, I thought of another quote as well. And this quote is actually was mentioned by one of my favorite leaders, the late Nelson Mandela. He says, "It always seems impossible until it's done." No matter what you're going through now, whether it's studies or whatever, like there's just an uncertainty in life. It's everything is just happening for a reason. Like it's just happening for a reason, but it always like it's impossible. Like you're going through something that is impossible, but then it will happen. You'll be fine, and you just pass through it. And that process itself of uncertainty is just making you a stronger person. You understand? Like a stronger person. In this world, you need to be a stronger person. Okay, I'll go with our lovely treasurer, Miss Milana.
Uh, um, I don't really think that everything that happening in your life is for a reason, but I believe that some significant events, it's not happening just for nothing, and it will affect your life and life of each and every person on this world. But yeah, I do not believe that exactly everything happens for a reason. I don't want to name this situation where it's absolutely useless and not necessary in my life, but it's sometimes it's happening. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, that's great, that's great. Fatma?
I am also a strong believer of everything happens for a reason. Like there's no coincidence and stuff. But when Milana said that, it kind of gave me a different perspective that, okay, maybe we don't try to find reasons to everything, but something maybe just happen, but there's no reason behind it. But also, I'm still a strong believer that some things happen for a reason, and they're not just coincidentally there. They're there to make us learn, grow, something like that. So
Yes, the last statement. Okay, yes. Sorry, yes.
Yeah. So no, I wanted to talk about the fact that the one that Milana said, right? Yes, because some people, like when things happen, obviously you have control over it. Doesn't mean that you don't have control over it. If you just sit there, do nothing about it, and say everything happens for a reason, then that's not how things work. You got to do something about it. If it's beyond your control and something happens, then after that, everything happens for a reason. But at the end of the day, you have to put some effort into it. Like you have to do something. Yeah.
So true, so true, so true, so true, so true. I couldn't have said it better. What about our Vice President, Mr. Muhammad Abdullah?
Yeah. To be honest, as I told you, I think we spoke about this earlier, Panache. I told you there is sometimes some things that happen for a reason, even though if something bad that happened to you, it's preventing something even more worse. Good
Yes, yes,
example.
yes.
I always like to keep it in my mind that let's say I had an accident or whatever happened. I missed the flight. Things like this, you never know what could have happened if you reached your destination or you took your flight already. Or maybe if you did not do this small accident, like 2 kilometers later, you would have done a bigger accident. You might have died in this accident, something like this.
Wow.
You never
Yeah.
know. Everything happens for a reason. I can see Noor smiling and yeah,
Yeah.
everything happens for reasons, accidents and everything.
Flashbacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Facts.
Sometimes things happen to teach you a lesson, like you got to take
Exactly.
something out of it that, when something happens, like someone's telling you that, maybe this isn't good for you, or maybe this is good for you. Like there's two ways you can look at it. And also what Avni said regarding the butterfly effect. And also there's another term, which is the ripple effect. And also, if you believe in like what you do changes every single timeline, like if there's several timelines, you do something different now could create an entirely different timeline, right? And then things could go a completely different way. So that's what, when you look at things and say, oh, if I had done this, this wouldn't have happened. You never know because you've already done it, right? So everything happened, it happened for a reason, and it's going to keep happening for a reason because you're going towards somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Definitely.
Definitely. The one that Muhammad Abdullah, our vice president, mentioned, it's really, I totally agree with that statement. There's a story that happened. This one is actually a true story. One guy was going to the airport. So he got really delayed. He was getting like stopped at the roadblocks. They were just asking like random stuff, like delaying him. And then he's telling them, no, listen, I have a flight to catch, and then they kept on delaying him. And then he got to the airport. I think it was about 30 minutes before the plane took off, and they refused to let him in. He's like, no, I'm a business class passenger. You guys need to let me in, blah, 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 blah. They refused to let him in. And then the airplane took off. And then shortly after taking off, it crashed. And everyone on board passed away. And this is true. It happened in the Ethiopian Airlines plane that crashed last year. And when he was talking, when they were interviewing him, he had no words. He was just like so silent, like frozen, and everything in life happens for a reason. And I do agree with Nido's part when saying whatever is happening, no matter how bad it is, it's shielding you from what could have been worse, let's say, perhaps. Okay. So we're left with our president, Madam
Yeah,
President.
worst for last.
How dare you, Hash? How
Dare
dare
you,
you?
Hash?
How
I
dare
Okay,
can't.
okay,
you?
I'm sorry,
Chicken
I'm
chop
sorry,
you.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Kids for last, kids for last.
I can't disagree.
Go.
Okay, so I really love this. I really love the fact that a lot of people have different opinions on this. Um, I don't really agree somehow with everything happening for a reason. Personally, because I believe that whatever you do, that is what will give you the consequence of what happens in the future. And I'm saying this probably um, because I myself am going through that, or I myself have gone through that, where the things that happen to me, I tell myself, oh, it's because I did this, so that's why it happened. Obviously, yes, I'm a believer of God, right? So like Allah has given me this path that this happened. So okay, it happened. I understand, but I also believe that it's because of the things that I did. One small thing that I did led to another, and it led to another and another and another. So, for example, perfect example is that if you study hard, yes, some of you may be smarter than others, but if you do study hard, you study well, try to understand the topic, not memorize it, but try to understand the topic, then you would be able to score well, right? It makes sense. And that is my thoughts on this. So yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. I just realized that I forgot one person. Jeremiah. What's your take on this?
Yeah,
Now you can say best for last.
agree.
The last but not least.
Uh, yeah. Okay. So yeah, I totally agree with this. Whatever happens, happens for a reason. We saw 2020 because we needed to see it. Probably, I guess. I mean, we had reached a point probably where, if you take it environmentally, we saw what us staying at home had helped the environment. So yeah, I guess everything happens for a reason. Whatever is supposed to happen in our life is supposed to happen. We cannot you could say dodge it. And as for, I think one of the comments where it was talking about failure, I feel failure is important if you want to be successful in life. You gotta fail to get back up, and the more you fail, the more you learn how to do something better next time. So yeah, that's my take on it. I don't want to take too much time for the next speaker. So
All right, thank you so much. Well, I mean, we all brought in some good points on this, and really valid points as well. Yeah, and it's in life. You just have we go through a lot of things, and for us as university students, this is the time we're getting to learn a lot. You know, because we are not. Some of us are not with our parents. You know, you're now learning to stand on your 2 feet, being a young adult, and these things, whatever happens, it happens for a reason. If it's bad, it's just happening for a reason, for the better of you. Uh, I usually give this talk to Mido. We talk about it like, like whether you're going through something tough or going through hell, it's just making you a stronger person, like how diamonds are made. Diamonds, they're made like under immense pressure, and if they are not strong, they break. You don't get a nice diamond that you have. But then, if you're stronger, you just persevere. Whatever life throws at you, you just like stand up. Whether you just get up, or whether you like kicked down by life like 1,000 times, you get up 1,001 times. It makes you a stronger person. And I believe that everything that happens in life, it happens for a reason, to make you learn and for the betterment of you, and just to make you a stronger person, and to just teach you some stuff as well that that you have never learned of, like you were not told of, like by our parents or stuff, or by friends. So yeah, that was my topic on everything happens in life for a reason. I'll pass it back to our host, Mr. Muhammad Abdullah. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Panache. Now we know that everything in life does happen for a reason. Okay, happens for a reason. So now moving to our next topic, Wonder Woman, Milana. I don't know why I always call her Wonder Woman. I do
Maybe
like to call
because
her
I
Wonder Woman.
am.
For your information, guys, Milana, she's a Taekwondo player, right? Taekwondo? Did I spell it correctly?
Okay, can I start
Taekwondo?
talking?
Okay. Keep jokes aside. Her topic is, can peer pressure be a good thing?
So yeah, I think it's a very important topic for us as students, and for even for adults, because we need to know whether can like peer pressure be a good thing or it's always like bad thing. That peer pressure is something that is a term for people who is around you and how they influence you. Is it in a bad way or in a good way? And we have in Russian language we have like this a phrase. I'm pretty sure that
The
they have it in
Russia.
English as well. I'm pretty sure that they have it in English as well. So show me your friends and I will tell you who you are. I don't know if English is the same, but yeah, basically your friends influence you as well. And it's not always in a good way and not always in a bad way. And it would be really great if I hear from each of you, not from each of you, but I mean from every perspective, like from a guy and from a girl, how your friends or how your people around you, how they affect you. And I think we can start from Mina. Can you help me with that?
It's always okay. Thank you, Milana. when you speak about peer pressure, I'll just look at okay, for me, I'll look at the bright side, the good peer pressure. It's not a pressure, but it's more of like a motivation. Because, or how, there's no discrimination or things like that. So most of the time it's just like encouraging you, motivating you to what you believe in, helping to make better choices, maybe life choices. Sometimes you want to go in a bad way, but if a good friend, that friend will always help you to go to the better way, to make good decisions. So I think in this context, in terms of, good peer pressure, I think it's good, for self-development. Yeah.
Can you tell your own example if you have from your own life, like it's a bad thing or a good thing, doesn't matter, but just say something from your experience.
As I told you, I was, okay, how do you explain this? I'm always a person, for those who don't know me, when I was young, I was a bit quiet. I was a bit timid. But now, sometimes because of my friends, I go out a lot. I speak to them a lot, and they encourage me. Then they motivate me. Maybe they are the reason why, I can socialize easily. So in terms of that, I think it's a good pressure for me. I won't say pressure, it's just like a good motivation for me. Yeah. So in terms of that.
Yeah,
and also studying. Oh my God.
Oh.
I was so bad. It's not I was so bad. I was just too lazy. I was a student who used to hide books in the kindergarten behind the shelf because I don't want to do it. I hated maths. I never liked maths, but then now I'm doing accounting. So just, so yeah, that's the thing. That's a good thing about having good friends, having good peer development thing. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, that's from my point.
All right, thank you, Mina.
Welcome.
Thank you for sharing. So now I want to ask some boys if they have any here.
Do we have any boys here? Can anyone speak? Sorry.
Your faces.
I'm
looking for some boys.
Sorry,
some of the boys.
I'm a man. Can I go? I mean, I'm not.
We got man here.
Okay. So I want to ask Jeremiah. I think it'll be very interesting. Yeah.
What makes you think I would be so interesting?
Can you tell me your example from your life or from someone you know, how people around him or her influence this person in a bad way or in a good way?
Fire back, Jerry. Fight for your rights.
Okay, so if you talk about peer pressure, I feel peer pressure is good and it is bad. When you talk about good, I mean peer pressure in the sense that people pushing you to, like how Mina said, from her life experience, she's got someone who hated maths and then doing accounting. I mean, there has to be someone who actually pushed her. So yeah, in that sense, peer pressure is good. But then I've also had I've had instances where I've seen friends do things that they should not do, like someone who would not smoke or something like that, and then being around people who smoked, who did drugs, you can say like that, and then they get pressurized to follow these trends, and it has affected them in terms of studies, in terms of health, in terms of their relationships with people. So yeah, I mean, peer pressure is good, peer pressure is bad, and when there is peer pressure, you also need to have self-control. So you can have bad peer pressure, but if you have good self-control, you can see that you don't get influenced by these.
Yeah, exactly. Even if you can be in a bad company, but if you're a good person, you just need to keep it up. Yeah. So let's ask Hash. He wanted to talk so much. Okay.
I always want to talk. What do you
Our
mean?
man.
I always want to talk. So I feel like this topic is is peer pressure, can peer pressure be a good thing? This can be very related to Brendan's topic last week, which we talked about, are people born evil, right? And our conclusion to that was it depends on who you're brought up around, and like those who are around you that push you to either become good or not in every circumstance, of course, because you do get people with really good self-control, like Jeremiah mentioned. You need to have your own will. Just don't go with the like crowd, right? You need to know why you're doing what you're doing and have your own will. Peer pressure can be a good thing, but also depending on scenario, right? There are, when it comes to classes, when you're with the group of students who do their assignments on time, submit on time and everything, it kind of pushes you to do better and like kind of makes you feel like, oh, I should be doing better as well. But if it works in the other way, you spend time with those backbenchers who slack off and don't do assignments, wait till the last minute, and they'll also be talking about how fun it is to do it last minute and everything. In that case, you would also feel like, I want to do it. I want to be like these kids, right? So who you are around can make you who you are, right? Who you spend time with can pressure you into becoming a different kind of person. So peer pressure can be a good thing, but equally it can be a bad thing as well, right? So I would suggest at the end of the day, find a good set of friends, right? And not just say good set of friends, they go this, they go clubbing, we go smoking. Not that good friends. I mean like good, genuine friends who motivate you to do better in life. You're in university now, we're all in university now, and it's time we start making some big decisions, right? Some of us about to graduate, and like we might want to be supporting our families after this. Who knows? So make some good choices. Be that good friend or be that peer pressure for someone else. If you're around someone, you can be the peer pressure. You can motivate them to be good, not by forcing them to, oh, you need to do this, do that. You start by yourself. And when people see that, the people around you see that, they would want to be like you as well. They see you like shining, they see you doing well. That would motivate them to do better. So uh, that would be my take on, can peer pressure be a good thing?
Yeah, that's great. But sometimes, especially when you're in school or even when you're in university, it's like you don't really choose a friend or group. You just go with the flow, with the one who like you're around. And it's very hard actually, especially at school, when your personality is not built and you just like go with someone who you know a long time ago, and then after time they change to bad side or to good side. So I think it's very hard, and need to remember only one thing, that you should be the good person. Doesn't matter you're around bad people or good people. And I want to ask Noor very special question, is that that when you have kids, I mean it's like after many years, what would you recommend to your child? Wait. What would you recommend to your child? Like, how would you tell to your daughter or son or whatever, I don't know,
Are
to
you
choose
asking
them?
her because she's a
I'm
child
not
as well, or
I'm not
No,
pregnant. Okay.
no, I'm trying to get some thoughts how to teach my kids as well. The kids I'm going to have. I don't have kids now.
Okay.
Miro's reaction.
Yeah.
so
He's
no?
like,
You might
Okay,
want to tell people how
guys,
many kids you have
for
now and
those who
then
are
start.
watching, our live stream is not about pregnancy or nothing about that. Keep that aside. How
No,
are you
no,
guys?
no one
we
thought
just
like that.
asked
Please,
again.
neither. You're just like, no. I just
Yeah,
want to ask
Milana
what you would
asked just
recommend.
now, what would I advise my children in the future, right?
Yeah, I think it's
Regarding,
very important to talk to your
yes,
children.
I agree. I agree because, like, obviously, whatever our parents tell us, we remember that, especially at the younger age. Obviously, the teenager age, we kind of, just like, we're rebellious. But when you're younger, try to advise your children that perhaps just do your best. You have to always remember that you are yourself. You have your own choices to make. You have your own opinions. Don't follow whatever your friends or your acquaintances or whoever you are around, don't follow whatever they do all the time or whatever they say all the time. Because like everyone gets peer pressured at least once or a few times in their lives, about anything at all. It's the smallest things. Maybe it's your taste in music, your taste in food, or whatever it is. You do get peer pressured. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Like what Jeremiah said. As long as you are there for yourself and you are confident in yourself, like hopefully you'll do great.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. So to conclude my topic, I just want to say that if you are in a group of people, this amazing group of people, you need to cherish these people and understand that you need to keep up this relationship with these people, because you know when you finish university, it will be very hard to find the true friends. University and school are the best time for you to find friends who will be for you there for you like for a really long time.
Yes.
And that's why I want to tell you that you need to cherish those people. And if you are in a bad company and you like consciously you know that you're in a bad company, it doesn't mean that you are a bad person if you're like thinking about it, if you're thinking leaving this company. And it's never late. You can always like learn your mistakes. And if you know that those people are not good for you, just quit. You will always find someone who is better. And for Jenny Sharma, yeah, I want to say that I understand it's very hard to find good people. And looking at someone, sometimes I really think, yeah, like luckily good for me that I never talk to these people, never communicate with these people. And I'm so lucky that I found friends who are really always there for me. And I do believe that you will find someone if you try. I know it's hard. I don't. Okay. I think for better for you is to not try to find bad side in people. I'm pretty sure there are so many good people and people who will find you and who you will find as a friend. And you can always actually contact us as SRC because we are there for support all of you guys. So thank you so much. I hope this was beneficial for all of you. Thank you.
Just a small thing I want to add to your topic, Milana. As for the friends side, I feel like when you're searching for friends or looking for friends in the university, be your own friend before everything, and be a good one. Be a good friend to yourself, to others. So when you're a good person, definitely good people will come to you. Even though if bad people they became your friends, you might be an influence to change them to the better, to make them better. So before everything, always be a good friend of your own self before everything.
Law
Yes,
of
Ash, you want to say
attraction.
something?
Yeah, I wanted to say what Jane said earlier, law of attraction. So what you said as well, like I really like think that that's true. Be a good friend to yourself. Be positive because positivity attracts positivity. Law of attraction. Look at people who are positive. Look at people who generate that good vibe, that good energy. Like go towards them. Try to be like them. Try to be positive, and in the end, like naturally, you will attract people who are positive. Like you won't have to go looking for them.
Um, Jenny, she's saying that I faced fake friends only. It's okay to face fake friends. Um, as Panasha said earlier, everything happens for a reason. So these fake friends might be a lesson to you, to teach you for your future, either by situations that happened, the way they let you down, things like this. So you can definitely always look into the lesson and learn from these things. I think this is it for this topic. Going on to our third topic with Avni, and she says that she hates cartoons. I do agree. I hate cartoons too, Avni. I do. I do hate cartoons, especially nowadays cartoons. Go ahead, Avni. The mic is yours.
Okay, actually, I'm not gonna impress you guys with pretty facts or pretty nice topics, words, bombastic words. No, I'm just literally gonna chit chat with you, talk nonsense, so that you guys feel like, ugh. Okay, my topic is I hate cartoons. Actually, before that, who else love cartoon? Raise up your hands.
Whoever doesn't like cartoons, you guys can leave now. Sorry.
Okay, literally every one of us like cartoons. Everyone is 90s kids, right? No, you are 2000, right?
Sorry, I just wanted
Okay,
to mention Noor is 2000. Yeah, sorry.
it's okay. I still consider US 90s kids, late 90s kids.
You come back.
We all have our favorite cartoons. Since the day we started to watch TV until now, everyone must have watching cartoons during quarantine time. True, I did that. That's why that's why I'm picking this topic. Okay, before that, I want to ask three people three questions. No, two questions. Impacts of cartoon in my life and the fun things I'm still following. Let me start from me. Impact is, Popeye. I eat spinach because of him. Just a tin of spinach gives him muscle. Like I force myself to eat that so that I can have that muscle, But look at me, I'm still like Tom. It's like a cylinder. And the thing that I'm still following is stingray. Ikan pari pari, right? I don't know its name until yesterday. I call that fish Nemo school bus. Even it's in Tamil, I still don't know what they called in Tamil, If I go to any relative house or restaurant, my mom be like, shall I order Nemo school bus for dinner? If my relatives say, I cooked ikan pari pari curry, I'll be looking at my brother, ikan pari pari, Nemo school bus. Oh, that's how I used to be. Okay, so I want to ask this question to the youngest person here, Noor, our president. Come on.
Okay. I don't hate cartoons.
Okay, guys, just to explain everything. Yes, Noor, she's the youngest, but she is the president. She's the president. She's the president, huh? So you better watch out. Hash, she's the president.
Okay, to answer Avni's question, um, I agree that the cartoons they try to make it creative and fun. They really do. I'm currently working towards teaching the kindergarten kids. I'll be starting in January, like alhamdulillah. So I have to learn on how to be creative to make sure that the kids are interested. Because kids they don't like just like normal words like who will listen to stingray. Okay, actually stingray sounds cool, but who who will listen to something like I don't know, computer. Like, so what? The kids will not care. They will want something fancy, something nice, like a word that will be like, whoa, oh my god. Like until now, Avni still remembers the Nemo school bus, right? You remember it because you visualize it. So I love cartoons because they're a creative way and a fun and enjoyable way of making the children know stuff. And come on, man, they're cartoons. You guys who said that you hate cartoons or don't even like them, it's your own opinion, but what the what? I don't even understand. I don't know who you are. That's my
Okay,
opinion.
and I want to ask Russia's opinion. Malana,
In
come on,
Russia,
Russia. Do you guys watch cartoon stuff?
in Russia, we don't have cartoon.
We watch horror movies since childhood, so I cannot talk about. But actually, I do like cartoons. It's like sometimes, yeah, you are adult and you're supposed to watch like episodes or whatever TV shows, but sometimes it's good for you to watch some cartoons where all heroes are very naive, all characters are very nice, and good always wins bad. So for me, it's like relaxing. I really enjoy. And like yesterday, I was watching cartoons after really hard week of assignments, and I do really think that it's very important to watch the right cartoons. I realize that at this time now there are very disgusting cartoons, like literally, and they're for kids. And like my brothers, they're watching this. I was like, why are you watching this? Don't watch this. Because when I was growing up, it's always like really good. So about now, I don't know. I mean, I don't understand what you're talking about. I don't want to hear that you hate cartoons. Please, I love cartoons.
Okay, and then the oldest person among us, is it Hash or Panache? Hash. Okay, Hash.
Hi guys, I'm Hash. I'm 30 years old. Nice to meet you guys, right? Just to clarify, I'm 16 years old, guys. Don't believe whatever these guys say. Yeah? I'm 16, right? Always keep the kid in you alive, right? So about cartoons, right? Cartoons are a really nice way of time pass and all of that. And as kids, we learned a lot from it. At the same time, there are cartoons that have really that are not appropriate for children, but as children, you don't understand it. And there are also cartoons that nowadays, if you rewatch those cartoons that you watched as kids, they have a deeper meaning to it. They teach you different messages,
Life lessons.
like
Lessons.
life lessons that you might not even know, and you would be surprised while watching them, right? I can't think of any cartoon right now, but there are quite a few. Yes, Pana.
Yes, cartoons. For me, I love cartoons. You know, like especially the Tom and Jerry, Madagascar, Looney Tunes, Daffy Duck, all of those. I really love them. You know, they just bring out the kid in you. You know, like right now, if I can go back home and sit down with my mom, we can literally sit down and watch Tom and Jerry, and we'll be laughing. We'll be like rolling, just
Could watch it all
laughing.
day.
Yeah, we can watch it all day. We I had the the CD with all the ones, you know, like we'll be watching and literally laughing, you know. So the cartoons, I don't know if you don't love cartoons like like me though. I don't know what's wrong with you, you know. Yeah, honestly, I don't know what's wrong with you.
So, like I was saying, okay, one of the quote that suddenly came to mind for me was from Kung Fu Panda. I believe most of you guys who watch Kung Fu Panda, right? So there's this wise guy in Kung Fu Panda. You all must know him. Is Master Shifu, right? And he says that anything is possible when you have inner peace, right? Something as simple as that. It may not be related to your life or whatever, but when you watch it again, but when you watched it back then, it was just like a nice cartoon, you know, this panda gets powers, blah blah blah. But when you watch it now, it's like teaching you a life lesson that anything is possible if you have inner peace. You need to be at peace with yourself first, rationalize things, think about it calmly. That way you can be more positive, more successful. So yeah, in that way I love cartoons. But if you're just going to spend 24/7 on cartoons, then you obviously have a problem with you. Like Noor, that's a problem of being a kid, right? I don't know, like you have to grow up. Sorry.
It's a good thing you're in KD.
I don't fight here.
Let's fight.
No violence.
No violence. No violence when I'm speaking. No, I cannot handle that. So
Okay.
the last
So most of
person,
you do love cartoons, Avni. Except I think it's only us who hate cartoons.
I do love cartoons, okay? Okay, here's the twist. I love cartoons. I grew up watching cartoons. I'm still watching cartoons. But as Hash, as Milana said, I don't like the cartoons that kids watching nowadays. No, it's really, really boring and it sucks.
Who remembers Pinky and Brain? You remember Pinky and Brain?
No, I remember Tom and Jerry, Teen Titans,
Where are you
Powerpuff
from?
Girls.
Yeah, me too.
Where are you from, man?
But there's this one cartoon, you know, Piggy Pack something.
Is it Peppa Pig? Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig.
Something.
My God, how do they watch that?
I hate it.
You guys shouldn't watch that. It's boring. Come and show you Looney Tunes. It's much better than that.
Oh my God.
Or Teletubbies. It's much better than that, okay? I woke up at 4 o'clock to watch Teletubbies. It was good old memories.
Yeah.
You run home from school like to make sure you catch that TV show, that cartoon.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
that is one of those memories that like really like bring joy even thinking about it.
You know,
okay, you go first.
There's one time, used to be this favorite cartoon I used to watch. So it used to happen like every day at like 10 in the morning. So I was supposed to go to school. I literally woke up and then I told my mom like, Wednesday I'm sick. I can't go to school because I wanted to watch the cartoons.
Make the sick voice.
I think that's a memory that everyone has. Like, like, oh, I can't go. It's so sad today.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
it's
recording
crazy
this and
how-
we're sending it to your families, guys. Have fun.
That's great how we all from different countries, but we all have like the same childhood.
Yeah.
You know,
We were so
nowadays
innocent.
Cartoons, we wake up at 8, 7 just to watch cartoons. I wake up at 8 or 7 something just to watch Bananas in Pajamas.
But
God, I love that show. I skipped my kindergarten just to watch that
Yes,
show.
I skipped my kindergarten too just to watch that.
And then I sleep late. You know, I was 7 years old. I sleep at 12 or 11 something because I was watching Tom and Jerry. Not only me, my
Oh.
whole family will be watching Tom and Jerry for that 1 hour. If I want to sleep early means my father will be like, you're not going to watch Tom and Jerry tonight? Oh my God, I forgot. Yeah, I should watch. That's kind of cartoons I grew up with. But nowadays it's like, Ben 10, the new Ben 10, it's like, boy, you are 5 or 6 years old.
But the old
Our
one.
time
the
Ben
old
10,
Come
he
on,
was
Ben
like
10
9
was
or
good
10
though.
years old. So
Ben 10
when
back
he's-
then was good. Now they've
Yeah.
changed it, and it's the story and everything is so messed up. Like, I don't know how you guys watch that nowadays.
I feel
You
like
know-
the guy is like
Oh,
a
watching Ben 10?
kindergarten boy.
Nickelodeon is not Nickelodeon anymore.
I'm
What
gonna
was
say
I talking?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah.
And then another
Yeah,
thing
you
that
know,
really annoys me about
SpongeBob.
nowadays cartoons is that the content itself is not appropriate for the kids nowadays.
Too much
Like,
of
how do you-
violence.
Yeah, violence and other
Inappropriate
things
in
also.
general.
Go
Yeah.
against parents,
Inappropriate in
not
general,
too
yeah.
much. And I want to ask, have you guys watched the new Tom and Jerry movie?
Yeah,
Jerry, I
the
like your
trailer,
acting
the
in that.
trailer.
What?
Jerry was
There
amazing
is
in that.
there is a Tom and Jerry movie coming up?
I'm
Yeah.
very worried. I'm very worried that my childhood is gonna be ruined again because I really don't want that to happen, right? So like I have, I don't know, my hope level for the new Tom and Jerry movie.
Yeah,
I'm
there's a
trying
bit
not to get too hyped because every time you get too hyped these days, it disappoints you.
disappointed.
Yeah. So have
Yeah,
low
exactly.
expectations.
Like,
That way,
It
Wait,
happened to me
do
with
you like
Lion King.
Tom or Jerry? Who you like? Cat
Jerry.
or mouse?
Jerry. I like Jerry, the mouse.
I've always wanted to
I'll
see
tell
the,
you, I'll
Cat
tell you,
or
I'll tell you.
Tom? No.
I've always wanted to
Oh,
see the
wow.
lady. You know, the lady
Yes.
who owns
Yes.
Tom, but they never
No,
show the
wait,
face.
no, they did show her face once.
Yeah,
It was in the memes, right?
Google, yeah, you can find her face.
Really?
so Jerry, who did
yeah.
you like?
Jerry himself.
Yeah, of course.
How about Sonic,
I-
guys?
I like
Did the
watching
movie
myself.
of Sonic ruin your
Yeah, of course,
childhood idea about Sonic?
of course.
No, it was good though. The
No,
movie
it
was
was
really
good.
good.
Sonic was really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little bit funny as well. Like,
It
yeah.
is funny, but when
The
I close to the
animation.
video game that I played, and then this.
Ah, yeah, the games. I play the games.
Yeah.
I never watch.
So okay, the topic of Tom and Jerry. I forgot. I like Tom and Jerry, as I said just now. But when I watched that trailer, right, I feel like the color, the animation, it's like you guys ruined my childhood. I
The
like
artist
1970s, 1980s Tom and Jerry. Tom was handsome that time. Now he looks like Tom. Why you guys do that? You know, kids nowadays, they don't prefer cartoons. They like to play with their phones, watch YouTubes. They're way too good in technology than us. We watch cartoons, we watch TVs. We still do that. We are 90s kids when the whole world is like really worried about pandemic, economic falls, all this kind of problem. And we are here thinking about how SpongeBob light up a campfire under seawater. Was that possible? We're still thinking about that. Don't lie. Don't lie to me. I do that. So I know any WB, Fox movies, or any cartoon producers are not going to see this. You guys ruining my childhood all over again. Thanks for that.
So you know when you feel that you're adult is when before you like SpongeBob, then now you like Squidward. Like literally, you can understand why
yes.
he's like that.
Yeah.
SpongeBob is so annoying. I'm sorry.
Noor
I
still
cannot
likes
watch SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just want to. Noor
How
still likes
dare
SpongeBob
you?
because she's still a kid.
I still like
You're-
SpongeBob. I love
See,
SpongeBob.
Brandon still watched it. Brandon.
Wonder Woman, you're the odd one. Thank you so much, Avni, for this topic. Thank you so much, guys. Another successful interaction session with you guys. And we would like to see you next week as well, Sunday, 6 p.m. It will be our third live session with you guys. So stay tuned. We will have some interesting topics as well. Take care and stay safe, everyone. God bless you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.